everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name's Aera, and welcome to my very first video. So today is going to be my first Sims 4 speed build. It's a suburban family home currently placed in Newcrest, I think at Asphalt Abodes, which I think is a 30 by 20 lot. This house comes in at 102,581 simoleons on the Sims 4 gallery, under my gallery ID SimmerAeraBee or hashtag AeraBee. I've been playing Sims now ever since I was a kid. I started with Sims 1 before I even really knew how to function a computer, and all the way up to now Sims 4 with 5 years now. Happy birthday, Sims. So we're getting the main structure of the house out now. It's just a suburban family home. It has 2 bedrooms, where I imagined is a parent's room and then a kid's room. The kid's room does have 2 beds. It is designed to kind of be more boyish, but of course you can change that around to anything that you'd like. It has 1.5 baths. I did cut out the footage for the bathrooms just because I was running a little low on time, but you will see those in the screenshots if you're interested. We're moving on to the inside now. I'm just kind of placing some things, trying to figure out exactly where I want all the different rooms to be. I do the kitchen over here with the back door leading out onto a little patio. This, with the stove, ended up not functioning when I did my my test play. So unfortunately I do change that. It's just going to be a half wall with the 2 counters, and then the stove is going to be moved over next to the fridge. Now we're moving on into the living room. I moved this around quite a bit. I did keep these couches. I thought they were a really nice color scheme. Just kind of bright, but still homey. We're going to end up shifting that over in a minute just to kind of give a little space behind the couch for some kitty things. This is the red shelf. The red shelf is a CC item, but I will be deleting it, so there will be no CC in this build, so you can feel free to download it. The CC item is the OMSP shelf, I do believe. It just allows you to put items at a more precise height. It makes it a little easier to decorate for items that aren't necessarily easy to get items onto. Here I am just kind of trying to figure out what kind of rug I would like. We have so many swatches on so many different rugs. It takes so long. I do end up keeping this rug in the living room. I really liked the colors on it. I thought it went really well with the couches. I do get rid of the rug that's under the dining table, and I go for, I think it's a rug from Laundry Day. You'll see that in a little bit. Here I am doing the little kitty stuff behind the couch. Unfortunately, I did not play test that item, so I'm not entirely sure if that functions, if the kids can get back there. If not, you can move the couch a little bit forward or perhaps delete the box of toys. It's entirely up to you. But I did imagine that a teen and a kid would be staying here. Both boys, but of course you can change that to whatever combination you'd like. There I was just putting down that rug I was telling you about a few minutes ago. Now we're kind of on to the kitchen decoration. It's probably one of my favorite things to do is to decorate the kitchens. I love being able to, mix and match and find little corners for things and make it feel really nice and homey. I do end up turning this dish rack a little bit later. I didn't like how it stuck out, and I wasn't sure that it was going to be able to make that counter usable, so I do rotate it and push it back up against the wall. There he is. We get a fruit bowl on there. I love using the fruit bowls. I wish we had more fruit bowls. I wish that we had maybe some more color swatches on the bowls. I know we have one that is just white, which I think is this one. And then we have, no, this one has the blue and the pink too, right? And then we have the one that is just white, and then we have the new tropical one from Island Living, which I do really like. I'm not sure how often I would use it outside of tropical builds, but I do really like it. I just wish our bowls had a few more swatches. Here I am just kind of figuring out what I want to put on top of the fridge. It's another great use for the red shelf, is being able to get items up on top of the fridge so that they're not hovering from using the bracket keys. Now I'm just kind of put some stuff on the dining table. I love these little sunflowers. I think they're so cute. I put this little basket all over my builds. I just think that they're so cute. They really make it feel more homely. I've never used that painting in that swatch before, the gallery wall. I don't know why, I always end up placing the first one, but I thought the blues and the greens went really well in this living room, so I decided to try it out. I ended up using this toy box twice. You'll see it again in the kids' room. I didn't mean to, but I think it still goes along really well, and I don't think it's that much of an issue. But again, if you'd like to replace it for another item, feel free. And if you do replace any of these items, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know what you did. I'm very interested to know what you guys customized it all as. So now we're going to do this little entryway here. I wanted it to feel lived in. I wanted it to feel like kids come through here, so I added some cards, some pictures, some books. I really like that little kids craft with the flowers. I thought that was really cute. That was a cute little addition. I think it came with Parenthood. I think it's so cute. So now we're moving on to just fixing up some of the outside. I kind of jump in and out quite a bit. I tend to like to kind of mix up what I'm doing just so that I don't overstimulate, I guess. So we are putting up some columns, and I used the little window up in the top. So now we've moved on into the upstairs. I did cut out figuring out the floor plan up here, but like I said, it's just 2 bedrooms and a bathroom up here and a little hallway. I do also cut out furnishing the hallway, but you'll see that in the screenshots, and you should be able to see it little glimpses here and there in the speed build. But right now we're working on the parents' room. I imagined a mom and a dad do live here, or 2 moms or 2 dads, whatever you'd like. Or you could do single parents, but you are able to access both sides of the bed. So if you want it to be more than one sim, you absolutely can. Right now I'm decorating the top of the dresser. I like pulling out all these little flowers and plants, and I've once again used the basket. A little bit of folded laundry that someone needs to put away. So now we're moving over to the desk area. I had a lot of fun with the desk area. I felt like being able to clutter a desk really shows your Sims' personalities. So I had a lot of fun doing that. I'm just doing the end tables real quick. The dresser is all done, and then the desk here is going to be quite cluttered, I think, and I did use this little item. I think I'm going to grab it here in just a second. There it is. It's that little rock with the sim hand on it. I've never used that in a build before, but it kind of reminded me of, I don't know if your parents ever did this, where when you were like a toddler, you like put your hand in, I don't know what it's made out of, maybe just flour and water, and it makes a little imprint of your hand. And I thought that would be a cute little addition. That's something that the parents' little keepsake. So that is in there as well. Just adding some curtains and some final touches. I don't often use this rug in my builds, but I thought it really kind of fit the theme of this room, which is just kind of, basic, comfy, homey parents' room. I struggled with this vase for a while. I actually cut a lot of that out, but I found this little tree and I thought it fit in that little vase quite well. There it is. I skipped the furnishing out here, but just adding some birth certificates and the little shoes. I think the little shoes are so cute. I love adding those into parents' rooms or into nurseries. But now we are on to the boys' room. But again, it could be anything that you want. I wanted it to be very colorful. I wanted it to really kind of show the two boys' personalities. I imagined that it is a teen boy who is living on the side with the blue bed, and then his little brother is in the other side. And the teen boy is a little bit reserved, I guess. And then I figured the little brother would be kind of still rambunctious, maybe a little sporty, a little messy. So there's quite a bit of stuff that ends up on his side of the bed. But I thought it came out really cute. Let me know what you guys think. I think kids' rooms are some of my favorite things to build. That right along with kitchens. Here I'm just kind of finding all of these little decor items and sticking them around everywhere. Some of their school projects I put in there. You can access those in the show hidden objects. Now I'm just kind of cluttering up the walls, trying to make it feel really lived in and, feel a little cluttered as kids' rooms tend to be. Here's adding a little bit more clutter back behind this bed here. I thought it was so cute. So now I believe we are going to, we're going to go out to the front yard here. I'm going to do a little bit of landscaping. I do think that I move the entire lot over, yes, because I had the idea to add in a detached garage. So I wanted to be able to fit that in, because I realized that I didn't have a laundry room, and I could have fit it in one of the bathrooms, but I really liked the bathrooms the way that they were, the half bath downstairs and then the full bath upstairs. So I decided that I would do a kind of converted garage where the car kind of sits outside. I did forget to put footage in of me putting a car down, but I did one of the red vans that is in, I think we got it from the Show Live Edit Objects cheat that we just got recently. It could be from the Show Hidden. I'm not entirely sure, but I do add that. But I wanted the garage to kind of be like it was recently renovated, and it's been turned into like a laundry room / storage room. I just added a couple garbage cans outside. I like putting 2 garbage cans because I feel like that's kind of realistic, where it's where one's your garbage can and one's like a recycling bin. I thought that was kind of realistic. I do end up shifting them over in a little bit, but right now I'm figuring out the front porch just has a nice little seating area and a couple gardening pots. And I'm going to put some flowers here, which I thought were really pretty. I really like that the planters with the 3 baskets, and I think the pine cones are in one of the baskets. I think that's a really cute addition. But here I am going into the garage. So this is again the laundry room kind of area, realizing I forgot to put hampers in. That's something I always do. I always forget to add hampers to my builds. And then I discover that my Sims are leaving piles of laundry everywhere. So I decided to use these base game counters because I thought they looked really kind of industrial and like they would fit kind of out in a garage. I struggled for a little bit to figure out what wallpaper I wanted to use. I ended up using kind of the siding. I thought it kind of fit for a garage, something kind of simple, easy, a little cheap. So it's going to get a little dirty and banged up. Now I'm just kind of adding some clutter. I like using the tissue box in the laundry builds because I think it kind of looks like dryer sheets. I don't know if you guys use dryer sheets or if that's just me. But I always thought that they looked really kind of cute and very kind of fitting. And again, I'm using that basket. I do love that basket. We got it from Jungle Adventure, I believe. You can find it in the Show Hidden Objects cheat, which is bb.showhiddenobjects. I did add the totes from Seasons that lets you to decorate your house, so that is in here. Now I'm just stacking up some clothes so that they kind of look like a bigger pile. I thought that was kind of cute. I added this folding table, so it's kind of like literally for folding. I thought that was kind of realistic to have kind of a table that you can turn around and put your stuff on while you're trying to get things in and out of the washer. I did add the woodworking table in here as well, just so your Sims have a few more options of things that they can to do for skill building. I do end up changing, I think I'm about to change it now. Yeah, I didn't like the way that the flooring looked, so I decided to go with the tile still from the landscape painting. There's a little game table out here, which I thought was kind of cute. We got a grill. I'm going to put up just now, I believe. Yep. The hoop is in here, and the white picket fence as natural for a suburban family home. I do mess with this fence quite a bit. I keep making it larger and larger until it takes up almost the whole lot. But in the end, I think it looks really cute. I do still keep this pool here, and I end up surrounding it with some of the hedges like I used in the front of the build, which I think makes it look nice. Still divided, but still like part of the whole backyard, so I think that's really cute. I'm just kind of messing with the terrain paints, getting that all set up. I really like adding a little bit of dirt underneath the fences. I think that looks really realistic. But of course I'm still messing with the fence, trying to get it to be where I want it to be. Adding some different items out here, trying to figure out how I want it to be. I do end up deleting that table. I do put in some lounge chairs and then just a little dining area down here. Nice and simple for, any grilling that you guys do. Those are those lounge chairs I said. I will be moving them in just a moment. I do mess with the backyard quite a bit. I think I'm about to move it again. Yeah, I move it quite a few times. But that's just kind of part of the process, I think. I do end up really liking this backyard. It ends up very kind of pretty and homey, I think. Here are those hedges I was talking about. Landscaping, I like it most of the time, but I do think that interior decorating is a little bit more my thing, but I do enjoy making some outdoor spaces. Now we're just kind of adding some, I do change all the colors of these to kind of like a green color. I thought that was kind of pretty for the outside. We had a little cooler. Now we're going to do the kids area, and I moved the fence once again for the final time. Since I imagine that there would be a kid here, we do get the swing and the jungle gym in. I unfortunately did not play test those two items, but I do believe they should work. I did play test quite a bit of the build, but I did forget to play test all of the children's items, so I'm sorry about that. Now figuring out this little spot up here, which is where I end up moving the garbage cans to. I like putting the flowers underneath the hedges like that. I always think that kind of makes it look a little bit more full, a little bit more finished. I love the little wildflowers we got. I'm not entirely sure which pack those came in. I don't know if that was a base game. I think it was the camping one, outdoor retreat. So I'm just going to be finishing up the landscaping, and then I think that's it, you guys. So we are right about to start heading into screenshots. So I just wanted to thank you guys once again for watching. If you enjoyed, please give this video a big thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe, and if you hit that bell, you'll be notified of every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Bye.